So now we have Cream with a K. You can change the names here. But
Oh yeah, nothing's set in stone here, right?
Really.
Yeah.
And her A
Good
number is
girl.
A2211791. She's
Yeah.
a small husky. She's only a year, not even a year old, right, Raina?
Right, she's small, and she's not going to get very large anyway, given that she's almost a year and dainty. And they say she is kind of dainty in play groups too, sweet as can be. Huh? You've been running. Everybody's been running and having a good time. There you go. Huskies, they have that heavy coat. If you do get a husky and it's summertime, have a pool for them. Hose them off. Let them get some water to cool off. I think they have pools out there in the yard for them.
And if you're not willing to do some brushing
Yeah.
and vacuuming, then
So good
don't get
girl.
a thick-coated dog.
Yep.
Get a smooth-coated dog.
Yep.
Because they need brushing or they get all matted. And
She's good. It's not. It's longer hair, but it's not long that it would. I don't think these guys mat too badly. Not like some of the longer
they get those
coated
tufts,
dogs.
though,
They get the tufts.
Yeah.
They do that.
that just fall all over your house. But if you brush them,
Yeah, it's a good girl.
then they
You
don't.
are very good. You are awesome. She's awesome.
She's a sweetheart.
She's an awesome girl. And honestly, when you have your dogs exercise, run and play, in a good way based on who they are and what they can handle, a tired dog is a good dog.
Yep.
You walk them, or if they want to chase a ball, or you do agility, or I do urban agility with my boy, and I'm telling you, he's like, okay, I'm done. And they're calmer, because they're getting that mental stimulus and physical activity, and it's important.
And you got to have a
Yes.
good, secure yard with a husky.
Oh,
'cause
you do.
They are escape artists.
Yeah, they're pretty athletic. They can jump and escape and but they love their people.
Boy, she's
Yeah,
sweet.
you're very good girl. Yeah.
So, Cream, you can change the name. A2211791. I'm going to call her Priscilla.
You can change the name. I've done that with the dogs I've adopted. I think it's only been 2 that I've kept the names, and they learn it quickly.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Raina now has this big, beautiful girl
Come here,
named
baby girl.
Luna.
Come
And
here.
Luna's A
Hi.
number is
Hi, there you are.
A2213529.
Too
A2213529. She was an owner surrender,
Yeah.
but we don't know why.
Don't know why.
She's already been spayed.
She's a big girl for being a year old already. I mean, she's, 2 years, it takes 2 years to really fill out and grow completely. Height-wise, she's there, but she may fill out still muscularly and skeletally. Their bones don't develop completely till 2. That's why you don't want to be jogging your dog under 2 years old on concrete and stuff. It's hard on their joints when they're still growing. But she's playing in play groups, and it's been really good. She's a little distracted. Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's a good girl. Yeah, you're good.
But a dog like this,
Yeah.
you're going to have to brush her and groom her
Yeah,
and
she needs,
give her lots of activities to do.
Yep. They have puzzle games. They have snuffle mats. They have backyard agility things you can get. There's just so much now that make available for the dogs to mentally stimulate and occupy them. And, I think one of the shows years ago, I showed a Kong wobbler and a Bob-a-lot and things, the food dispensing puzzle toys. Things like that are just mentally stimulating to these guys. Hi, what do you think? And here, you're good, you're good. And mentally, when they're focused on something and working through something, a puzzle, whatever, that can also tire them out. Because think about when we read or study, we get tired. So mental stimulation is good as well as physical. And they have so much now for them, and it's so fun to watch them figure it out, and they get better and better. Different levels of difficulty for these guys. It's great fun. My dogs have several.
And Raina, do you have to be careful with a dog like this? Do you have to be careful of the heat?
Oh, definitely. That's what I said before with the other husky. Have
Right.
water available to swim in, lay in. Even if they're not real swimmers, have a wading pool Or if they like to play in the hoses, let them play in the hose, especially in the heat, and these guys have a heavy coat. I know, what? Get on your bed? Get on the bed. Can you get on the bed?
And
No?
you have to be careful of the pavement too if you're out.
Oh yeah, I've seen more dogs with booties these days walking
Yeah.
on the pavement, and it's
Yeah,
good
you-
because it's hot. It's hot.
You can get them used to those little shoes.
Yeah, they're
As Raina
cute.
called them booties.
Booties. Come here. Come here, Luna.
But
She's a big girl
She's
compared
a gorgeous big dog.
to. She is. She's a
Yeah.
big girl. Very pretty girl. And she says, I want to go back to playing in the
Yeah.
yard.
We'll get her back to the playgroup. Her name is Luna,
Yeah.
A221-3529. All the dogs that you adopt here are spayed or
Hi, pretty
neutered,
girl.
microchipped, vaccinated,
girl.
vet checked, and they're ready to go. And she's here at South LA.
Needs a home. Needs
She
a good
needs
home.
a good home, a good forever home.
And she's only been here a couple of days, and it's like it's really, they leave their home. They're suddenly in a new environment that without their people, and they just like, what happened? Where am I? Who are you? And it's amazing how resilient they can be, though.
Here we have a female. Her A number is A221-4106. Says she's 2 years old. She's a tuxedo kitty. Tell us about her, Charla.
Well, this little black and white girl, look how cute and petite she is with those beautiful green eyes. It's so friendly and sweet. This is the perfect age. She's not quite still out of control kitten, but she's still kittenish. Yeah. She'd probably do great with another cat, you just take and put them in a room separate from each other and swap items like a towel, wipe them each down, swap that towel, and do that for like 3 to 5 days. And then you have little buddies that just run and play. She is really, really a pretty little girl. She's actually a black and white because her white is mixed up in her black, but she's, that pretty little face.
She has a short tail, Charla.
Oh, I hadn't even noticed that. Yeah, maybe she's got some Manx in her, or maybe she just had an accident. So, but she's really a good girl. Look,
Very friendly. So if you want a lover girl, here she is. Right now, she doesn't have a name. Oh, no, she doesn't have a name, so you can name her. But her A number is A221-4106 here at the South LA shelter. And all the animals, again, are neutered or spayed and vaccinated and microchipped and ready to go home with you. She's only 2, so she's got a long life to spend with you. So here we have 2 kittens. They look like they're siblings, don't they, Charla?
they do.
Yeah.
do look like siblings.
And their A numbers are, the first one is A221-4243, and it's named Chase. And the other A number is A221-4245. They're both 3 months old, white and gray tabbies. Tell us about kittens, Charla.
Well, you just put on your seatbelt and get ready for the ride and shut off your TV and just watch your cats play. If you're going to get a kitten, get 2. Because then, like I said, you shut off the TV and you give them something to run around the house with, or throw in a child with a drag toy, and off they all go. Easiest way to get a tired toddler. Yeah, just a babies.
Hey, Charlotte, I was just informed there is actually a third one in the cage next to us,
Oh.
and his A number is A221-4246. So we will get him on camera too. There we go, right through the hole. Good shot, Dusty. So what do you think about getting 3 kittens, Charlotte?
Once you have 2, what's one more?
Exactly.
If you get them, especially cats, if you get the siblings, it's fine. You don't have the sibling problems with cats that you do in dogs. And they will just run around, and they'll, then you just have tired, sweet cats that come and sit on your lap, but they're not biting you, they're not grabbing you and scratching you with those back feet, because they do that with their siblings and not you. So it's really, really a nice balance if you have multiples.
So 3 months old here at South LA. Kittens are so much fun to watch, especially if you have more than one. So 3, triple your fun. And they're just gorgeous. They're sweet and friendly too.
Yeah, you can't miss on this. It's just wonderful fun, and that's all they want to do is play. And then once they're tired, they come and sleep on your lap, and then they start playing again. And this toy is nothing but a little fluff that's from Michaels. And
Well, yeah,
it's
and
just
they will just play with a ball of paper too.
you can just ball up. You just have to watch out. I know a lot of people that'll ball up stuff like Reynolds wrap, and they can swallow that. So you don't want them to do that. But but paper or these little fuzz balls, as long as they're not too small, perfect.
So here we have an orange and white tabby. He is neutered. He's a male. Most orange tabbies are male. And his A number is A2205932. He's 5 years old. Tell us about, or 6, 5 or 6. Anyway, he's already neutered and ready to go home with you.
So, this is also a great age, because if you don't really want all of that frantic running and stuff going on in your house, this guy's already over it. He'll still play. Take a fuzzy toy or a feather toy and drag it around. They'll still play, but they're not in the point where they're grabbing you and biting you and scratching you because they're too playful. These guys just want to curl up with you on your lap and watch TV. And like you said, most of your males that are red are male. When you have a female red, usually it's that peachy light color, because just genetically they're not. But, who do we all know that was that wonderful male cat? Is Garfield. And this boy just deserves a nice, easy home. I'm sure all he would have to do is put him in a bathroom for a couple of hours, sit in there, let him get used to the smells and the sound. And when he comes up to you, when you walk in that door and he comes up to you, then let him out and let him go investigate the house.
Now, they got his name down as Kiko, but again, you can always change the names. A number A2205932. He's neutered. He's a sweetheart. He's ready to go home with you and be your forever companion. So here we have Lily Anna. Again, you can change the name if you don't like that. A number is A2208400. She's 3 years old. She's a spade tortoiseshell, and torties are like calicos are almost always female. Tell us about that, Charla.
Well, just like genetically the red comes in male, genetically tortoiseshells or torbies, anytime you add this red to the solid colors, it comes in only female. I've seen 2 male torties in my lifetime, but it's just very, very rare. And this girl, you can see she's a medium hair. She's got that wispy tail, and she's having a great time with this toy. She's had babies before. You can tell she has the remnants on her little teeth that she's had babies. Huh, yeah, she looks like she's had babies anyway. Nice girl, these torties, your males are a little more easygoing, your females are a little more controlling, but they still make lovely, lovely pets. I have a tortie female at home, and she is awesome. She sleeps with me every night, and I just say bed, and she goes running for my bed, and she knows it's bedtime. So cats in general, just an easy, wonderful pet. Indoors only, that way you don't have to worry about them getting hit by cars or eaten by coyotes or anything, but they're an easy pet, you know, especially if you have two. Then you don't have to worry if they are alone.
So that's our show. I hope you saw a dog or a cat that you want to adopt. By the way, they also have bunnies and sometimes birds and snakes and things like that at the shelters as well. But if you didn't see one that you want to adopt, go to the website, laanimalservices.com. You can see all of the animals at all 6 LA City shelters. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on Adopt a Pet Today.